Hey guys, it's me, Asmi, as already known, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be telling you some exam tips. So these are some of my tips that I use whenever it's exam time and whenever exams are coming or any mock tests. So I always use these tips, and even you guys could use these tips. And yeah, I'm also going to show you some examples from my book. So let's get started with all the tips. So first tip is that always underline the important notes from your textbook. So even that will help you. I'm just going to show you how I do it. So here's one example from my Our Body chapter. So as you can see over here, this is the most important note. An organ system has many organs that work together to perform a function, and this I have underlined with my pencil. If you have any sketch pen or highlighter, you could even highlight it like that. That's why highlighters are in use. And even from the muscular system, I have underlined these notes that are important. And over here, it is like this. So this is one of the important tips you should always do, and this will help you to organize all of your important notes together. And next tip is that write down the important notes in your rough note ones. So in my Hindi subject, I have something I call as Visheshan will come in my exams. So I wrote down the important notes in my rough notebook like that. So these are how it looks like. For at the top, you're gonna write the heading Purna Vartan Visheshan, and these are the important notes that you will need. So this was one. Sure guys, it's not Purna Vartan, it's Punara Vartan. Yes. And this was one of the second tips. The third tips is that do not study 2 or more subjects in one day. Why? Because it will mix up all of your subjects, and when for example I'm doing the science exam, and in one day I have studied science plus SST. So everything got mixed up, and in my exam what I was doing, there was a question of what are organ systems, and I wrote in my SST subject there about transport. So I wrote down that transport thingy. So do not do that guys, or else everything will get mixed up and the answers you are writing down in your exams will not be correct. So this was the third tip. The fourth tip is that if you have any question answers, like I have in mind like these, for example, what are cells? So over here I have not written it down, but over here I'll give you an example. So for example, cells are the building blocks of our body, and cells are the smallest part of our body. So I'll underline these notes, and in top I will write down what are cells, and then in here I'm going to write answer of what are cells. Kind of like that. There's one chapter where I just wrote down these. I guess I'm not done. So I hope you understood what to do. So this is my SST book now, not my science book. So this is how you should write down. First, you should underline the answer. Vehicles that we use to move from one place to another are known as the means of transport. And over here I've written out what are means of transport. Over here the question, and over here I've written here answer, and then I've underlined the whole answer like that. So this is also one easy thing to do if exams are coming. And this was the fourth one. And the last one is not the last one, this is the fifth one. Write the important words in your rough notebook more than 3 times. So whenever I'm studying my Our Body chapter, there are some important words such as cells, tissue, organ system, and organism. So what I do is I get my rough note out, and I write down here Our Body chapter revision, and then over here I will write down cells. I will write here 5 times cells. Then in another line I'm going to write tissues 5 times, kind of like that it will go on. So that will work also, guys. All the important words in your textbook will also help you to increase the brainism, whatever you have in your brain. So that is another one, the last and the most important one. In my science book, at the last page of my chapter, I have this let's remember. Even though my teacher didn't tell me to write it down, I still wrote down these. So F for true, F for false, T for true, kind of like that, and answer the following questions orally. This our teacher asked. So this is the cells are the largest part of our body. No, it is the smallest part of our body. So what I did is I underlined. So guys, whatever tips I told you just now, I use them to increase my learning speeds. So I'm not just telling that you should do this. It's not kind of like that these are true and you should just do it. No, these are my experiences that I'm just telling you guys. And guys, that's it for your English subject, your science subject, or all of your other subjects. Now let me tell you a most important tip for your maths. So in my school, multiplication and division chapters are coming, and these chapters are going on, and what you should do, guys, just remember the timetables, like 2 table, 4 table, 5 table, everything you should remember. Or else if you don't know one of the tables, it will be a little bit hard for your division and even your multiplication sums. So if they give you any sums like what is 8 divided by 4, so you should know the 4 table for this. It is very important to know all the tables, then you can do everything. You could do subtraction, addition, you could do multiplication, and even division you can do, guys. So the most important thing, know the tables. So guys, that's it for all the tips by me, and these are not written by anyone. These are my own tips, and I use them whenever exams are coming. So do not think that, oh, these are true, I should just do it. No, these are my experiences, right? Okay, so maybe we should end today's video. If you enjoyed this video and if it was useful, kindly give a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, and please share this video to all of your friends whoever exams are coming. So we'll see you in my next video. Bye!